What's up, brothers and sisters? Your brother G World 7_D. I want to talk about ESPN, their racism. You can tell ESPN racism is off the charts, man. When you have that Malika Andrews chick, that mutt, attack, now she's attacking the Nia Long's, was it husband or boyfriend, getting hired with another team. I did not know it, but I found out, her mother's Jewish. And she has a rabbi on her show. We talk about the Kyrie Irving issue, which he said nothing wrong. And then it was insulting. The main thing they're tripping over is that the fact is we dare to say that the original Hebrews were black, which they were. I mean, they were. But these people just want you to shut up, dribble, be quiet, and smack you in the face with, we're going to take your money away if you dare to say that you are the original Hebrew people. But if you notice it, I remember reading an article about ESPN, how behind the scenes is very racist. How a lot of the people and with the camera crews or the people, the technicians there, dealing with a lot of racism over the network. And how many of the black people working there feel that they're like on some form of plantation. Is very overt racism at ESPN. But it's not surprising. It's not very surprising because it's under Disney. But ESPN, remember, ESPN has had this problem for years, man. And this is starting to become obvious in front of the camera when Jalen Rose had mentioned the other day that what's wrong mentioning the woman who the guy who's with the Boston Celtics now with the Brooklyn Nets. What about the woman who had the issue with him? And then he had to issue out a statement of apology, man. That is straight up buck broken, man. This Negro had to issue out a statement of apology for even bringing that up. That tells you that them racist execs at ESPN, their main goal is to make black people, particularly black men, look bad. They're some racist bastards. And we need to boycott the sponsors who work with ESPN and mainly have that president of ESPN fired, man. He has to go. The current president of ESPN should be fired. Because he's promoting a toxic workplace over there, and he's extremely racist, man. To allow that go on his watch. But this stuff is going to continue to go on because when you look at ESPN, when you listen to these racist individuals on there, how they talk about black players, like I stated, how that ESPN, that NFL Football Insider with his little racist ass, I forgot his name. The one who gives out the NFL news, his little past racist comment when Dwayne Haskins had passed away, he just made some nasty comments about the brother, man. That wasn't cool. But that's expected, coming from that toxic ESPN environment. ESPN president needs to be fired. NBA commissioner Adam Silver needs to be fired. You weren't quick to get that Phoenix Suns owner out, or even Donald Sterling. You didn't act fast enough, but you act very quick to hit Kyrie Irving. Adam Silver needs to be fired, as well as ESPN president needs to be fired, man. The president of ESPN needs to be pressure put on him to be fired. Because that's a toxic work environment there, and you've seen what they do in the black man. So I'm calling out. The president of ESPN should be fired. The president of ESPN, there needs to be hardcore push to get that guy fired. Peace and love.